if you want to speak English fluently, I think this video is going to be very crucial for you to watch till the end, because if you watch this video till the end, there's nothing that can stop you from becoming a fluent speaker in English. If you don't have anyone to practice English with, I have solution for that. If you have been struggling with this language for the last 2 years, 3 years and haven't learned how to speak this language fluently, I think I have solution for that. If you watch this video till the end, I can guarantee that you must become a fluent speaker in this language. So let's get started and talk about the steps that you need to be following that will help you become a fluent speaker in this language. So let's get started and talk about the first step that you must follow in order to become a fluent speaker in this language. So let me talk a little bit about me. I come from Hindi medium background. Like, it was hard for me to learn this language, let alone speaking in this language. 4 years ago, I could not even imagine myself as speaking in this language fluently. But I practiced so much on this language that it became easy for me to speak in this language. And all you need to do is practice every single day. And how you practice, I am going to show how you will be practicing to become a fluent speaker in this language. If you have been trying to speak in this language for 2 years, 3 years and haven't become a fluent speaker in this language, I think you must question your methods. You must question your strategies that you are following to become a fluent speaker in this language. Maybe you are not following right methods to become a fluent speaker in this language. You want to speak fluent English, you want to be a cool person, you want to be all of that, but you are not. Like, that's not happening, and it's not your fault. It's the methods. Like, there are certain methods that you need to follow in order to become a fluent speaker, and I have followed that method, and I have become a decent speaker in this language. I cannot talk about anything, about like any topic for as long as I want, and this has been possible because I practiced this language so much. Let's get started and talk about the first step that I followed to become a fluent speaker in this language. Like, coming from a Hindi medium background, it was hard for me to speak in this language. So what I did initially was I got started with reading. Yeah, I started with reading. I used to pick up 4th standard books, 5th standard books, like that were easy for me to understand, and then I used to read out loud. I would read out loud so that I could hear my own voice, and this was very helpful for me to become a fluent speaker in this language. Like, I have become I have built my fluency doing only this. I remember that I used to read for 2 hours every single day, like until my mouth was dried. I used to continue to reading until my mouth was dried up, because I had a strong desire for learning English. Like, I wanted to be cool, I wanted to be seen as intelligent person. Like, I have seen those people who were considered to be an intelligent person, who knew how to speak English fluently, and I wanted to be one of those people. Although I have not become an intelligent person, but that was my desire, the desire to become an intelligent person, like the desire to be perceived as an intelligent person. And now I think there are some people who are perceiving me as an intelligent person, although I have not become intelligent. So that was the thing. I used to read, and the first thing that you need to do is reading. You need to read out loud and pick up the books that you are comfortable with. Like, pick up 3rd standards book, like the books that you are comfortable with, and it is entirely up to you what kinds of books you will read, what kinds of books you will interested in. So pick up books that interest you, and you will build fluency by reading. That's what you need to build at first. First of all, you need to build fluency. So this was the first step that I followed to become a fluent speaker in this language, and this is something that you need to be doing in order to become a fluent speaker in this language. First of all, you build fluency, and then fluency follows with you. Now let's talk about the second step that you must have to follow if you want to build your fluency quickly. Yeah, let's talk about that. That is active listening. Yeah, that is active listening. When you listen to English music, when you listen to English podcasts, when you listen to anything in English, I want you to repeat what you are listening. This is called active listening. Like when I got started with listening, what I used to do, I knew from the beginning that active listening was going to play a huge role in my fluency journey. So I started with active listening. I used to say out loud whatever I was listening. Let's say I was watching a podcast, and if I didn't understand something in the middle of the podcast, I used to pause that. If I did not understand the meaning, I used to search that on Google, and then I used to understand that, and then I repeat that, and that alone played huge role in my communication skills in English. And that's exactly you need to be doing if you want to become a fluent speaker in no time. Like if you want to learn this language quickly, and I want to do this every single day, like this should be the biggest part of your English fluency journey. If you are giving 4 hours on English learning, I want you to give 2 hours only on listening. Like listening plays a huge role in making you a fluent speaker in English. If you want to learn this language quickly, this is the thing that you need to be doing the most, and this alone is going to help you become a fluent speaker in this language. Like no, there has not been a day since I got started with speaking English when I did not practice English listening. But now I do not listen for the sake of learning English, for the sake of understanding English. I now listen to English for the knowledge gain. That's what I am listening recently English for. So if you got started with listening, I want you to practice active listening. And many people I have seen, many people make the mistake of listening passively. Like they listen to something in English and they did not understand, and however they are listening. And I want you to just stop, and I want you to practice active listening, and this is alone going to help you become a fluent speaker. Now let's talk about the third step. The third step is also very important for you to follow if you want to become a fluent speaker in this language. Like many people complain that they don't have anyone to practice English with. They don't have anyone whom they can talk in English with. And I have seen this problem with so many English learners, and I have solution for that. Like you, I had no one to practice English with. I had no one. I live in a place where there's no one who speaks in English. Like in my family, there's no one who speaks in English. In my entire village, there's no one who speaks in English. But still, I have managed to practice this language with the help of my phone. Yeah, with the help of my phone. And in today's day, there are many applications that will allow you to practice English with English learners. Like there are many apps for that. You can look for those apps on Google Play, and you are going to find some of those applications. But I did not use those kind of applications that were that helped with this problem. Instead, what I did, I recorded myself every single day. Like I used to pick up my phone and I used to record myself speaking English. Like I used to pick up some topic and I used to speak about that topic for hours, for 2 hours non-stop, until my mouth was completely dried. And I worked hard on speaking English. Like I worked hard on learning how to speak English. Now, what I want you to do after you are done with recording is, I want you to review your videos. I want you to see what you are doing in your videos, how you are speaking, how your hand gestures, how your facial expression. Like you have to notice everything in your videos. You have to look at how you are pronouncing certain words. You might be making some mistakes, like that you have to improve in your next videos. This is what I did to become a fluent speaker in this language. I used to review my videos. I used to look at myself, how my hands were moving when I was speaking. Like I used to notice every single thing. How many times I am blinking while speaking, how my lips are moving while speaking this language. I used to notice every single thing. And it's not that I have become a master at speaking English, but I have become like quite decent at speaking English. Like now I can talk about anything for as long as I want. Yeah, that's the level I am at right now. You can decide whether I am at intermediate level, whether I am at advanced level, whether I am at a beginner level. You can decide for me. And yeah, so if you and you know, let me tell you one more thing. Coming from a Hindi medium background, it was hard for me to learn this language, let alone speaking in this language. If like 4 years ago or 3 years ago, I could not imagine myself speaking in this language so fluently that I am speaking right now. I could not imagine myself. Like I never believed in me that I could speak this language so fluently, despite having no partners in English. Like this, I have no English partners right now whom I can talk every single day. Even today I practice this language with the help of my phone. I record myself and I choose a topic, and then I start talking about that topic for as long as I want, and then I review my videos, then I look at how I am speaking, then I observe my facial expressions, and I improve whatever I'm lacking, and that's how I am improving every single day. So if you want to become a fluent speaker quickly, this is what you need to be doing every single day to become a fluent speaker in this language. So if you want to become a fluent speaker in English language, these are the 3 steps that you need to follow. I will say follow these steps every single day if you are serious about improving your English in 2025. And you know, you don't have to be learning this language for your whole life. Like learn this language in 1 year. Like be consistent with this language for 6 months at least, and learn this completely, and then move ahead in your life and do other things. Like you don't have to be doing this thing for your whole life. Like get serious about this and just learn this language. And this is what I had decided in 2023, and I learned this language in just 2 years. And it took me 2 years because I come from Hindi medium background. There were no any guidance for me. Like there were no one who was guiding me to learn this language. There were no one whom I could practice English with, and that's the reason it took me 2 years. But if I had someone whom like I could talk to in English every single day, I would have become a fluent speaker earlier. But no matter what happened, I learned this language. I became a fluent speaker in this language, and now I want you to just become a fluent speaker in this language. If you are serious, if you want to do something with English language, if you see English a way for you to grow, if you just want to just learn this language, it's very easy. I have learned this language coming from a Hindi medium background, so can you? There's no doubt about this. In the end of this video, I want to say that if you found this video helpful, I want you to hit the like button, and I also want you to subscribe to this channel, because this motivates me to make more videos. If you want more videos like this, just let me know in the comment section, and I will make videos that will help you become a fluent speaker in English. So bye bye.